All right, in this video, I'm going to show you a very powerful visualization technique that can help you manifest whatever you want. For me personally, visualization is one of the most important, if not the most important aspects of using the law of attraction to manifest whatever I want in my life. Visualization is extremely, extremely important, but let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried to use visualization? You've tried to actually go through and actually visualize the reality that you want. So that might be more money in your bank account, that might be you speaking on stage, whatever you've been trying to manifest or actually have come true. Have you actually spent time visualizing? And when you get done visualizing, you don't truly believe that that's the reality. There's a separation between what you're visualizing and what you actually want. You don't truly believe down to your core of what you want. That was happening to me, but this visualization technique completely changed that for me. This visualization technique is extremely powerful. It'll change your whole subconscious mind to allow you to fully believe the reality that you want is in existence. And that's why visualization is so important, because 95% of our thoughts are subconscious thoughts that we don't actually even know we're thinking. With 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day, a lot of those can be negative thoughts that are literally keeping us from manifesting what we want in our life. If you believe that manifestation is something spiritual, you're going to believe that you can't get on the right vibration for the universe to give you what you want. If you believe it's truly a physical, scientific approach, then your subconscious thoughts are going to be keeping you from being the person that actually does the actions of making that reality come to surface. So if that's getting more money, you won't actually be the person and take the actions it would mean for you to have that money. Visualization is extremely important for changing those subconscious thoughts. But the reason why, whenever you're visualizing, you don't truly believe it to your core is because those subconscious thoughts, those limiting beliefs, those negative thoughts, they're still present and they're working against what you're trying to visualize. And this is why a lot of people really, really like vision boards, because you're consistently putting what you want right in front of your face. So if that's a Lamborghini or a mansion or whatever it is, by building a vision board and having that image directly in front of your face, it's constantly putting it in front of you, and that's great. And I've used vision boards in the past, but even with that, I still felt there was a separation between, the actual firm belief that the reality I wanted to manifest was actually in existence. This technique, this visualization technique, fixes all of that. If you feel like there's any separation between what you're actually visualizing actually being real, you actually believing to your core that it is a reality, it's not just a possibility that you're wishing or hoping for, it's actual reality that you're now expecting to come in, this visualization technique will do that for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you exactly what this technique is. It's pretty simple to use, but before we jump into it, if you guys could please do me a huge favor, please smash that like button down below, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely leave any comments or questions. I love going ahead and connecting with all of you and answering any questions you might have. All right, so real quick, right before we jump into the actual technique, you need to understand why visualization is so important. I just touched on about how you're actually changing the subconscious thoughts. That's something that you absolutely have to do. That's why we've talked before about to actually manifest what we want and actually be the person that can accept the reality, or be the person that can actually take the actions to actually manifest what we want. We not only need to speak as if it's already happened, we need to know as if it's already happened, and with that we need to think as if it's already happened. So this is where visualization and actually truly visualizing that it's already happened is extremely important. It's going to go through and completely take away any of those negative subconscious thoughts. It's going to put the conscious and the subconscious mind together in alignment that the reality you want to manifest is already in existence and it's coming to you. And like I said, most people, when they think visualization, they just literally think of just closing their eyes and thinking that whatever it is already happened. And that's just very much on the surface level. That's not truly to its core, actually really changing anything in the subconscious and really creating these new neural pathways to actually get in alignment with the reality we want. You not only want to just think of whatever it is, you need to actually think it to where it changes your whole perception, it changes your feelings deep down inside you. It's changing all those subconscious thoughts that everything then comes in alignment. And this is a pretty simple process to do, but it's not just going ahead and closing your eyes and just visualizing whatever it is you want. It's closing your eyes, visualizing exactly what you want, and then believing it to your core. And I'm going to show you a simple way to do that. All right, so let's get into the actual technique itself. So I talked about how I used to just go ahead and look at images, or I used to just close my eyes and visualize the reality that was happening. it's essentially that, but on a much deeper level. So what you're gonna do is, what I like to do is I like to go ahead and actually start with meditation. I've talked a lot before on the power of meditation outside of the law of attraction. I think meditation for me has allowed my manifestations, my use of the law of attraction go through the roof. I think meditation is very, very powerful for the law of attraction, manifesting what you want. But even outside the law of attraction, and this is really where it applies here, is there's so many benefits to your focus, your productivity, clearing your mind, having your mind in complete alignment with your body. There's so many different benefits to where if you're not right now meditating daily, I highly, highly suggest, even if you just start out 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, it can have a huge impact on your life, especially if you start doing it right in the morning. Really, this visualization technique is really just an add-on to meditation, and what it's going to allow you to do is really, really visualize on a deeper, more concrete level, to where you're actually going to really be changing those subconscious thoughts and getting your thoughts and feelings in true alignment with the reality of what you want to manifest. So a lot of times when you actually go ahead and you're just trying to think of something, you're trying to visualize, a lot of times you have all this chatter, all this talk. You'll be visualizing something, but you'll have all these thoughts that are negating exactly what you're thinking. You could be thinking, you want $100,000 in your bank account, but you've got all these thoughts in the back of your head that are talking that, for whatever reason, you won't have this, or you don't have this, or you can't make this happen. Those are the thoughts we want to remove. We want to go ahead and get it to where what we're visualizing is the only thought in our head, and it is the reality that we have right now. We don't have any of this negative talk essentially attacking the main visualization that we're doing. So to start this and to really start this meditation, first you want to get your breath in alignment. By getting your breath in alignment, you're going to be able to completely calm your mind to where you can get rid of all that chatter, to where you can really, really focus in on what you want to visualize and what you want to manifest. So what I like to do is I like to essentially breathe on a 1-to-1 ratio. So what that means is, you might breathe in through 3 to 4 seconds in through your nose, and then 3 to 4 seconds out through your mouth. So you go in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out 1, 2, 3, 4. After you do this for several rounds, your mind, you're going to notice that your mind, all that chatter really starts to calm down. Your mind will really come down to a calm state. And so then this is where I can go ahead and just be in this calm state and really start meditating. And you only need to meditate and do this for about 3 to 5 minutes. You just need to get to where your mind is in completely kind of clear, clean slate, to where you're not having any of this loud chatter. So you want to go ahead, get your mind on this calm state, then you want to go ahead and start your visualization. With the visualization, you need to be very specific. So you don't need to be thinking, I'm going to be rich, or I am rich. You don't want to be thinking about something very general. Actually picture in your mind, visualize in your mind the actual images, the actual reality in itself. So if that's you speaking on stage to 10,000 people, you are actually picturing yourself walking out on stage, speaking to the 10,000 people. You're very, very clearly envisioning it. You're picturing the sounds, the smells. Literally visualize everything about it. If it's more money, and I think money's one of the more tangible things you can actually do. So you could actually go ahead and picture your bank account. If you want $100,000, you want $1 million, go ahead and picture that in your bank account. Like, you can log into your bank account right now, actually picture that image with all those zeros, picture the actual number in itself. Then once you've actually gone ahead and you've spent time really, really focusing on this, you don't have any of that loud kind of backroom chatter, your mind's not going all over the place, you're very, very focused in on this one image with all the senses intact with this, in alignment with this imagery in itself. You need to go ahead and proceed from there in the visualization, take it to the next level. You need to go ahead, think about your next actions with it. If you have $100,000 in your bank account right now, how would that make you feel? Would it make you feel extremely excited and happy and overjoyed? Would you, go running down to your wife or husband or significant other? Would you go, and be very excited? Would you be at peace? Would you be calm? Go ahead, think about the next actions and the next emotions that come along with that. And this is going to bring your visualization in complete alignment for what you want. And it's going to make it very, very, very clear for you. What we want to do here is we want to completely visualize everything about this event. We want to truly make this a concrete reality in our mind, in our subconscious and conscious, to where we actually feel it down to our core, and we know it's on our way. We're expecting that it's coming. To do this, you need to go ahead and attach this with very strong imagery. So that's where, visualizing your bank account, or you up on stage, or whatever it is, or you in your Lamborghini. Attach it with strong imagery, attach it to emotions, attach it to the future events that come along with that. Go ahead and you need to really, really visualize a very, very strong set of imagery and emotions and all this that all connects to this story, this reality for what's coming in your life. If you go ahead and do this, this is going to completely connect your subconscious to your conscious thoughts. You're going to be in complete alignment, and you will be the person that steps into that reality, that manifests what you want. Like I've said, if you believe this is a spiritual event, this is going to put you exactly on the vibration to accept this reality into your life. If you believe this is a scientific thing, you believe that you will now be doing the actions. You'll be the person, you'll do the actions of what it takes to make this happen into your life. Whatever you believe, by visualizing and getting into this in a very, very deep way, you will make it happen. And this is where, after you get done doing this, and what I suggest doing is doing this every morning or every night before you go to bed. Doing this, it doesn't need to take very long. And the more you do it, and the more you visualize this one event, this very specific event, the more powerful and easier it's going to be, and the more in depth you're going to believe it down to your core. And this is where then you can go ahead and actually, create a vision board, or, have the images on your computer, or whatever it is, to actually, be actually physically seeing these images throughout the day. Once you have all of this and you're just constantly flooding yourself with this visualization, you will, to your core, believe it, which is what you need. You need to think as if it's already happened, act as if it's already happened, and speak as if it's already happened to manifest what you want. Once you do this, you'll be able to manifest whatever you want very, very, very quickly. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely let me know how this works out for you. This can really, really help things, help you manifest things very quickly. I'm not joking. So go ahead and try this today. Click like if you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely leave any comments or questions down below. Be happy, be positive, be powerful, and have a great day.